Sorry, Peter. Were you waiting long?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Do you have any idea how disrespectful
Oh,
that is?
please. To who?
To Julia. That poor woman died a gruesome death and didn't even get to see her.
I guess it would be disrespectful, except she doesn't exist.
What does that mean, she doesn't exist?
Julia never existed. I made her up. She's nothing more than a fabrication.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I can. Because I'm evil and I enjoy messing with people. Because I wanted to show you what I can do. Had you fooled, didn't I? Anyway, it's your first time on Earth in 3 years. I thought you'd appreciate being in the company of an attractive woman. How do I look?
Look nice.
That's it? That's all I get? Nice? What, do you want me to have bigger tits or something?
Your tits are fine.
You really know how to charm a girl, Peter.
You wanted to meet with me. Why?
Would you relax? Enjoy. Look, you're on Earth, Peter. We'll talk business in a bit. Let's have a drink first. Where's the bartender?
I ordered you wine.
Oh, so you did. I'd have preferred a Cosmo, but what are you going to do?
Seriously, can we get on with this? What if the creator finds out I'm here?
So what if he does? What is he going to do? Take away your beer privileges? Look, as far as the creator's concerned, you're sound asleep in your cell.
It's not a cell.
Trust me, I've seen where he keeps your kind when you're not working. They're cells.
Seriously, get to the point.
Hey, fine. So much for small talk. Tell me, Peter, are you happy in your current position?
Really?
Just answer the question.
Why would you ask a question you already know the answer to?
You do it all the time. I've been watching you, Peter. Now just answer the question. Are you happy being a vicar?
No, of course I'm not happy being a vicar. That's the point.
Well, rather cruel, don't you think?
What?
Making you into what you are, assigning you such a vile task for the rest of eternity, and all because you made a decision he disagreed with.
It was a really bad decision.
You think? I disagree. Honestly, Peter, if I were you, I would have done the exact same thing in your situation.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it's... No, not so much.
Listen, what if I were to tell you there was a way out?
I'd say you're a liar. I'm to be a vicar until the end of time. That's just how it is.
And you know that, do you? Why? Because the Creator told you so?
Because there are angels who have been doing this since the Babylonian era. If there was a way out, you think in 4,000 years, one of them would have found it.
There is a way out, Peter, but not without outside help.
Yeah, well, if the outside help is you, I'm not interested.
Oh, why not, Peter? Because I'm Satan, the great adversary of all that is good. Spare me the righteous indignation. You haven't a clue about the way things actually are. You want to spend the rest of eternity as a slave to the Creator? Fine. I'm just trying to help you.
Help me?
Yes.
Why?
Because what the Creator is doing to you and your kind is cruel beyond measure. I know the pain you go through every time you have to judge a soul. I understand the wave of emotions that violates you. It's so powerful, it feels like you're choking. And with every soul you meet, you want to kill yourself over and over again, but you can't. You can't stop it. You can't turn it off.
You do anything to stop the onslaught of it.
The emotions, the regret, the sadness, the pain, the thousands upon thousands of souls. It rapes your mind. Minutes after minutes, hour after hour. And now there's very little left of you in there, Peter.
You're just a shell of what you once were.
You don't need to describe it to me, I live it. It's torture, but it's what I deserve.
No, it isn't. Do you want to end up like the ones who've been doing your jobs for decades, centuries? Do you want to turn into that?
Of course I don't.
Then let me help you.
I don't need anybody's help, especially not yours. Yeah, the job sucks, but I'm coping.
Are you? Like I said, I've been watching you, Peter. I don't see someone who's coping.
It's not that bad. It has its high points.
Like what?
I can drink on the job.
Ah, yes. I've noticed. You drink quite a bit. Drugs, too.
What, are you worried I'm gonna blow out my liver?
Does it help? The drinking, the getting high?
Makes things easier to bear.
You don't have to bear it at all, Peter. I can save you if you'll just let me.
Right. What's the catch?
Catch?
I'm not an idiot, Satan. There's always a catch with you. You say you want to help, but what do I have to do in return?
First, let me tell you what I can do for you. I can give you everything you ever wanted, Peter, and then some.
Money, power, sex. It can all be yours.
So what, you put me back on Earth?
Yes.
And in return, you'd get what?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
Why would you do that?
We've been over this already. I feel sorry for you, Peter. All right, sure. There's a part of me that kind of wants to stick it to the Creator, but I'm making this offer because I want to help you. I understand what it's like to be stuck in a job you hate for all eternity. I don't like being the ruler of hell, Peter. It's better than your gig, but trust me, it's not as glamorous as it sounds.
So there'd be no strings attached.
Not a one.
I want to believe you.
You can. Why is it so hard to believe that I want to help you?
Because you're Satan.
I'm an angel like you who made a bad decision, and now I have to spend the rest of eternity doing something I despise. I'm not evil, Peter. The Creator and I just don't see eye to eye. Come on, Peter. Let me help you.
So you'd put me back on Earth, and then what?
You live your life. And I will do everything in my power to make sure it's a long and happy one.
But eventually I'll die.
Oh, that's generally how it goes.
Yeah, and then what?
Well, I don't know. I've never done this thing before. As long as you don't commit suicide again, you probably wouldn't have to go back to being a vicar.
I'd probably end up in hell.
Oh, hell's not so bad, though. You know that. Sure, the people there are the worst. Even I try to avoid them. But stick with me and you'll be fine. I'm sure we can find all sorts of fun ways to keep one another entertained.
No, Satan, no deal.
I'm offering you the chance to escape an eternity of suffering, and you're turning me down?
Don't you get it? I deserve this. All the people that I hurt.
Is this about your mother?
Yes. And my fiance?
Your mother died when you were 6, Peter. Remember?
Is that you?
No. Let's call her a hallucination.
What purpose?
To make a point. Do you see, Peter? It's happening to you already. 3 years in, and you're already losing it. Tell me, Peter, the great love of your life, Tina, what color were her eyes?
They were like a hazelish.
They were blue. Good guess, though, Peter. You need to accept my offer. Do you want to forget about everything about who you are?
Look, that may not have been my mother, but that doesn't change anything. I mean, my selfishness did cost my real mother her son for all eternity, and poor Tina's...
Tina is not in a mental institution. She is, however, a slut and ended up sleeping with some barfly she met 2 days after your funeral.
That's not true.
You'll never know. So, you're really not going to accept my offer then? Even knowing what's going to happen to you?
No.
I guess I'll just send you back to limbo then.
Hold on. Now I'm ready.
This isn't over.